Hello, good evening. This is a quick follow-up detail on the EURJPY I published during the weekend. Remember, if you look at what I did, what I talked about during the last weekend, I was saying that there is a possibility that we might be having a downtrend to this buy opportunity zone where we'll be looking for a trend continuation to the upside. However, when we scale down to a much lower time frame, we begin to see new structures arising around that demand zone we identified at around 136.800 area as we continue to see multiple rejections of this zone. As we can see, we continue to see more multiple rejections since the beginning of the month. And not only multiple rejection, we begin to see higher lows. And what does that tells us? It tells us that the buying potential at this area appears to be very, very solid, despite the fact that we have a supply zone sitting right at the top around this area. So if we make this a red for supply zone, so what we will notice at this point is that price is caught within a consolidation phase where an indecision is really gripping the market right now as participants are yet to make a decision on where price action is going to. However, if we go left a little bit and look at how price action has been reacting since the later part of last month, we will see that since this move happened, we saw that price has not found a lower low, and we saw that's when we now saw this multiple rejection of this area, giving us a potential that there is a buying momentum evolving behind the scene rather. So if we look at this, because of this effect, we have this bullish trend line that was identified right here, which has been guiding price action since the later part of last month, right into the new month, as you can see right now. And as soon as price touches this trend line, we saw um, bullish engulfing candle from this area or quick rejection at one point in time, hereby giving us a clue into the tendency of the market in the meantime. So now, if we now scale down to a 1 hour time frame and using our key level, which is sits at 137 as our yardstick going into the new week, I want to be looking at a scenario where price comes back above this trend line, this bullish trend line, for an opportunity to take on a potential bullish momentum to the upside. So this is what we want to be planning, considering the fact that we are still above that key level, which is 137 area, which I said is our yardstick going forward. So in that regard, I placed the pending order right at 137.443 with a stop loss of about 40 pips thereabout, and a take profit target of how many pips that is? 100 pips. That's at 138.500, which is right above the supply zone, which I'm expecting price to break through probably this week. And the reason why that is, I'm also going to be projecting this channel that is already evolving right into the picture, where you can see why my take profit target is falling around that area as well. So at this point, I would like to pause the video. If you really want to go into details of what I talked about on this pair, you can click in the link below to um, see for reference purposes. At this junction, I would like to pause the video and I wish you a good night rest. Thank you.